Yelan is garbage, okay? Terrible. Awful. Garbage. Disgusting. Horrible. Awful. This is Yelan. No debate here. Haircut and everything. You know? Perfect replica of Yelan. I'm gonna demonstrate how terrible this character is. We're gonna start off in this domain here because I need these books. Garbage character, and I'm gonna prove it. Aim shot doesn't work. Already a bad sign. More little shooty thingies than there should be. There's more than there should be, and that shouldn't be happening. Ult doesn't last as long as it should, and it charges up too fast. That shouldn't be happening. That's illegal, okay? That's not allowed. Not supposed to happen. Let's try this thing. Refresh isn't supposed to happen. That's bad. Again, too many swords. Shouldn't happen. There should be less swords, you know? Yelan should have blocked that. We gotta try something else now. Let's try the Chasmic. This thing, actually. Let's do this instead. I got sidetracked. Yeah, the thing about Yelan is that, she's too blue. Too much blue. You know, with character design, you want something that looks like nothing in it belongs together, you know? You want something with a mismatched color palette. That's why Bennett looks like this, is because he has the best design and he's the most broken character in the game. This is bad character design. Bennett has the best character design by far. You know, people with matching colors aren't good. Everyone knows this. They shouldn't have matching colors. That's not allowed. It's a sign of bad game design. That's why Bennett is obviously just the best character ever in the whole game because of his colors and nothing else. My audio is being a bit wonky. It's fine. I'm pretty sure the lightning one goes over to the wall, so... Oh, stop. Yoimiya is also not good enough. I'm using her Yelan just to, you know, show how bad Yoimiya is because she's so bad. I wanted to, like, prove that, you know, to make sure everybody knows. Ow. Ow. Yoimiya should be blocking all of these attacks. She should be like Zhongli. They buffed Zhongli because he needed to be buffed, and I appreciate that. I don't think he's quite strong enough. I think he needs to be a little bit stronger, but Yelan is nowhere near that. She needs to be buffed, I think, and I also think she should be using the correct weapon. She's using a sword. You see this? That's illegal. She should be using a bow because that's the one they said that she was gonna use, and the aim shot doesn't work because it's the sword and not a bow. So that's also illegal. I'm going to call the IRS, and they're going to audit the people that I disagree with because I have very good relations with the United States federal government and the taxes they impose via the IRS. Also, my good friends. Shout out to Jeremy, my fellow tax evader, and he works at the IRS. The only reason I'm not able to pay taxes. Thank you, Jeremy, again, for, you know, letting me do what I do. You know, I appreciate it, so thank you, my G. We continue. We'll do something around here down under in Australia where the kangaroos live. So we're gonna go fight a kangaroo. I heard they're pretty good at kickboxing. I don't think so. I could beat a kangaroo in kickboxing. Absolutely no problem. Nothing would stop me. Nothing's preventing me except the, you know, fear that I would absolutely decimate the kangaroo and he would have to go back to his friends and family knowing that he got so utterly destroyed by my prowess and absolute skill at martial artery that he had faced, and he would just be disappointed. His wife wouldn't love him anymore. She would say, "How could you do this? You're such a terrible kangaroo husband, and I don't want to be your wife anymore. I want a kangaroo divorce." And he would say, "I'm sorry, kangaroo wife." He was just too, he was a gamer. He played Genshin Impact. He was just too good at, you know, everything. So, I'm sorry about that. And she would say, don't forgive you because you're a loser. And he would say, "Dang it, I wish I wasn't one of those." So, we'll go fight some other mob that I have not fought yet, that I will fight right now. That is called Tartalia. Tartalia. Tortellini. Is he from Italia? I don't know, but I know I'm spitting bars, and the ice on my wrist is cold and sweet, like my heart. I am playing Genshin Impact, and I am making a video about Yelan and how bad she is using Yelan, which is this character here. Is Yelan. That was intentional. It was just to give the boss a chance. I am very glad that he now feels like he has a chance against me. He still doesn't, by the way. But, you know, sometimes it's good to let people hope and dream, especially if they're an AI program or just a program in general in a video game that was designed by some people in China. By the way, shout out to all my Bing-chilling brethren up in China. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy the ideologies. I should stop talking because I'm going to get myself in trouble with, again, my good friends at the IRS are not particularly fond of a lot of the practices that are imposed by the Chinese Communist Party. I know lots of things about socio-economic political matters, and I am well educated and know things about certain world issues that happen in the world. And, you know, they do that, and that's what they do. They're doing their thing over in the world. They know what they're thinking about, they know what they believe in, and they know everything all the time, everywhere. I don't know what bosses there are left to do that would be interesting to do with Yelan. I will do this one. Thunder's Manifestation. That's the Thunder Manifestation theme song, which I know the name of, and I'm not going to state it because it's a fun game for people that don't know the name of this entity here. When they see it, they'll say, I really do know the name of that, but I had forgot, and I'm glad he didn't say it so that I was, you know, aware of what was going on in that situation that I was in. Being situated, unfortunately, was difficult for me. Being repositioned from my specific esophagus tree, which I am in love with and love very dearly. It's close to my heart very much. Some people think like that, and that's okay. It's okay for people to think like that, you know? And sometimes other people say, that's illegal, you can't think like that, and you should cease breathing respectfully. And it's not respectful. It doesn't matter if you say respectfully after the words you previously said in the words that you were sentencing. Sometimes it just doesn't feel right, and you have to understand that. You have to know when what you're saying is a certain way, or a certain thing that you say is a different than what is the idea that was presented to you in the first place. The boss is going into its second phase now because of how fantastic I am in my tomfoolery, and it respects me because I am very fantastic and I am very grand and immaculate in the way of my speaking and the way of my doing. And there's nothing else in the entire world or all the land that could ever produce such a result as I have produced ever. We will have fun with a monohydro team, they call it. That is in fact what they actually call it. Sometimes in Africa, other people don't call it that. That's because they speak a different language, and I disagree. Everyone has to speak the same language all the time, or else it's illegal and not allowed. So this is the monohydro team. You know, we have this mystery character that I'm going to hopefully just kind of blur out or something, because they're not important. It's not relevant, and you don't need to know who they are. All we're going to focus on is Yelan and Yelan's ideas and her thought processes, in which she oh so fantastically, I'm going to die. You know? And I agree with that. I think sometimes other people say things that are incorrect, and I think that other times people that are correct should emphasize their correctness in the way that is legal and allowed. And I understand that sometimes people think differently, and they shouldn't, because if everyone thought the same exact way all the time, every day, all the day, then everyone would be okay and fine and dandy and be sipping on their orange juice oh so grand and fantastically, with all of the thoughts that resonate so deeply with their core. I hope you understand everything I'm saying. I am speaking on another level of intelligence, a higher one, obviously, of course, because I am very smart and very extremely talented at talking. So I hope you just understand and do not regret anything ever that I say ever. If you understand that, I hope you do. And if you don't understand that, since you have different thoughts from mine, I won't like you anymore. And I will do everything in my power to make your life as miserable as possible, because that is who I am as a person, and that is the correct way to be as a person. And if you think any way differently as a person, that's illegal. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed.